Uh-oh. Shit. There we go. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our daily chant. Good morning, Sergey. Nice to see you. I am running a little bit late as usual, but that's all good. Let's see. So today is Thursday. It is the day of Jupiter, day of benefit. Jupiter is our greater benefic. He's the one that gives us the big blessings, all the health and necessary wealth to accomplish our wills on our manifest life. And today's Orphic hymn, that's the last bit of what it has to say is give us our health and our necessary wealth. That's been a thing for me lately, is understanding that the Jupiter blessings that we get from Jupiter are going to be not necessarily the kind that we think is it's not going to be the billionaires, right? The billionaires are not being blessed by Jupiter. Hey, good morning, Allison. Good morning, Psycat. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I already said hi to Sergey. Okay, so yeah, so the way that Jupiter blesses people, it's with things that make you feel good and happy and healthy, right? And those are the benefits of the benefic, right? He's going to make you feel good, and a lot of the things that come with billions of dollars is actually stress and strife and not health and not the kind of wealth that you're looking for. And the people that carve that kind of wealth out of things is out of their experiences in life are usually pretty miserable jackasses about things, and they're pretty out of balance about their energies, and it shows in their lives, you know. And when they die, they're gonna have to fucking deal with the shit that comes with that, you know. Whereas the rest of us, the ideal goal is not to glut any more than it is to starve, right? The ideal goal is to have everything you need with a little bit left over so you can help other people. That's like, if everybody had that, we'd all be fine, you know. And there's plenty of everything to go around. And Jupiter gives you what you need to be healthy, right? And to be wealthy. It's not like, I know a lot of magicians say, just keep doing their magic, and I do it and it works for me every time, and it doesn't. They're lying. Bottom line is they're lying. Anyway, moving on. We'll go ahead and hop on to the to our morning Orphic hymn, and we will do the conjuration of the spirits. Oh, the spirits. I better pull those up before I go any further, because I will forget. All right, where are we at here? These guys. And pause. Okay. So you should be on Sachiel or Sadkiel. Samiel, Cassiel, Aniel. There we go, Sachiel. And the other one should be Tzedikia is the one we're looking for. Here it is. Tzedikia, Davakia, Natoniel, and Parisiel. All right, so those are the four spirits of the pinnacles of the Key of Solomon. Sachiel is the archangel of Jupiter according to Tycho Brahe's magical calendar, and this is his symbol. The way we conjure spirits is we vibe with ourselves and identify our place in the universe. We know where we're at in relation to our magical circle. We call upon the names of God. We put ourselves in tune with our source, with our noetic mind. We recognize ourselves as an extension of that, and then we call on our governors and spirits that represent those forces, that direct those forces into our lives. We call on the archangel and the four spirits of the Keys of Solomon. Those are great methods of getting in touch with our spirit companions that coexist with us to manifest our experienced reality. All that stuff is based on the Corpus Hermeticum, Divine Pymander, and the Derveni manuscript, an Orphic mystery tradition. All right, so that's it for the the wrap up. Oh yeah, and the chant we're doing, Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Mesos, Zeus ho Pantocrator, comes directly from the Derveni manuscript. It's part of a Orphic mystery tradition from 450 BC that argued that everything was God and it was something that was good and positive and enjoyable and not something to be suffered and avoided. So anyway, that's why I embrace it. And they did not do a chant every day like we are doing. I'm not suggesting that this is an Orphic tradition that I'm doing here. This is based on Buddhist chants and stuff. I was doing daily chant or daily mantra from a Hindu practice, and it was super effective. And I saw that Jason Miller had used Io Heka Io Ho in his Hecate thing, and saw how effective it was. My wife is a Sorcery of Hecate member, and it's really a potent thing. So I started doing the Zeus ho Kephale thing, and it works really great to remind us that we are part of God. We are God in extension, and we are part of a whole crew of spirits, right? So Zeus the head is the source of all, Zeus the middle is the spirits we work with, including ourselves, and Zeus the all in all is our experience. Okay. Every once in a while I like to wrap things up and reiterate what I'm doing so that we are all on the same page. Okay, so let me turn on my mantra counter, and I will read through the Orphic hymn next. All right. The Orphic hymn to Jupiter. Jove much honored, Jove supremely great, to thee our holy rites we consecrate. Our prayers and expiations, King divine, for all things round thy head exalted shine. The earth is thine, and mountains swelling high, the sea profound, and all within the sky. Saturnian King, descending from above, magnanimous, commanding, sceptered Jove, all parent, principle, and end of all, whose power almighty shakes this earthly ball. Even nature trembles at thy mighty nod, loud sounding, armed with lightning, thundering God, source of abundance, purifying King, various formed, from whom all natures spring. Propitious, hear my prayer, give blameless health, with peace divine and necessary wealth. Zeus, I ask that you send now your spirit, Sachiel. By his name and his seal I call him forth, and the four spirits of the pinnacles of Jupiter, Netoniel, Devakia, Tzedikia, and Parisiel. Come now from wherever you may be, and appear before me to manifest my desires. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus ho Kephale, Zeus ho Meso, Zeus ho Pantocrator. Zeus Hocephale, 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 Zeus Ho Meso, Zeus Ho Pantocrator. Zeus Ocephale, Zeus Meso, Zeus 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 Pantocrator. Sorry. Zeus Ocephale, Zeus Meso, Zeus Pantocrator. 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 Zeus Pantocrator. Zeus Pantocrator. And Agatha can be late whenever she wants to be. I don't care. She can show up when she needs to. Yeah, so I do try to start at 8 a.m., Agatha. It's not your fault, though, because as you know, I often start up to 8:15 because I am harebrained and scatterbrained, and I got other things going on as well. So do not ever feel bad. Oh, yes, I'm doing it to mess you up. Is the date wrong? I'm sorry. You know what, Agatha? I am not doing this on purpose about you. It says Thursday 10:22. It should say 10:23. You're right. No, it's because I'm tired in the morning when I start this, and I'm usually only on a cup or two of coffee. I'm not doing it on purpose to you, Agatha. But you are always welcome, and you can show up whenever you want. And if you're not like on time, don't worry about it. You're definitely, you've always supported me when I am off on my rocker, so you don't need to worry about nothing. So anyway, thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great Thursday. Mystic, I'm sorry about your cough. I hope Jupiter brings you all the health and necessary wealth that you need. Garlic cloves, also, if you chop up garlic cloves and leave them out for 15 minutes and then eat them, like one or two, will cure you of whatever ails you, because it boosts your immune system through the roof, and it burns out whatever illnesses are in your blood. So if you can stomach garlic, raw garlic cloves, you just dice them up, let them sit for 15 minutes, and then eat them. Honey or apples are good right afterwards, or just, I like to swallow them like medicine and just be done with it. Don't chew them. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great Thursday. May you be blessed and highly favored. May you be wealthy beyond your imagination. May your health require infinite wealth, or whatever. Wait, let me rephrase that. May you have all the wealth you need to be able to have the most prosperous, healthy life.